What's up, guys? So I've decided to take a slight departure from my normal style of high production edited YouTube videos to do a vlog. It's my first time doing it, so you're gonna have to forgive me if it's a bit janky and all over the place. I'm working this out as I go along. So yeah, I thought I wanted to give you guys an update on, the videos that I make are all focused towards coming out of debt, sorting out your finances, getting financially healthy and moving towards investing. I'm at a stage where I'm investing and I have stocks, shares, properties in a few places in the UK. And with this whole COVID thing, this COVID-19 Rona, I thought it would be good just to give you guys an update just on where my personal portfolio is at, because it's going on and you haven't heard me say a lot about it in my videos so far, but just in terms of how it's impacted me and my personal investments, I just wanted to share that with you guys. So stocks and shares, guys, it was ugly. It was ugly. We all know that the market suffered a lot during the coronavirus. The stock markets took a plunge. My personal portfolio, it is diversified across different geographies and different assets and whatnot. However, it did take quite a hit. So I think at its worst I was, sorry, I'm just adjusting the video. Yeah, I think at its worst I was 10% down. It was ugly, guys. It was really ugly. But did I panic? No, because we've been through this before. When you invest in stocks and shares, and this is what I really wanted to share with you guys, like the key message is that when you invest in stocks and shares, the market is volatile over the short term. It goes up, it goes down. It's not just driven by the inherent value of stocks and shares, it's also driven by market sentiment. And by that I mean people's expectations of the market, their confidence in the market. You will see that often drives the market up and down in terms of short-term volatility. But over the long term, the market always rises. Well, it has since 1975. So when you look at the trends in the data, the long-term trend is upwards. So 2008 was a huge crash. Before that, the stock market crash in the early 2000s. The Great Depression. There's always these shocks to the economy that come, but it has always recovered. And I think with this corona issue, it's a short-term depression and downturn in the market, but long-term it will be okay. So do not sell, guys. Do not sell. If you're invested, if you have stocks and shares, do not sell. Warren Buffett, the legendary investor, said, be greedy when other people are fearful and be fearful when other people are greedy. And what he meant by that is basically when you see downturns in the economy, so when the stocks are crashing, that's the time to actually buy. I myself bought more stocks during this period because it's effectively like, if you're confident that the long-term trend of the market is that it goes up, so during times like this is the time to be buying because you're effectively getting stocks and shares at a discount. So I increased my portfolio holdings. So that's my approach to investing because I'm all about long-term buy and hold. So it's definitely not the time to sell. Be long-term minded, guys. As for property, I haven't had any issues on my properties. You saw a lot in the news about a lot of renters failing or not being able to pay their rent and landlords having to decrease or give people rent holidays, taking mortgage holidays. I personally haven't been affected by that at all. Sorry, there's a family behind me. I haven't been affected by that at all. It's been fine with my properties. I'm not saying that's the case for everyone. But again, sometimes the news is a bit alarmist, and that's another key point, guys. The news would have you believe that the economy, and I'm not saying that the economy isn't going to go into a recession after this. It probably will. However, it's not all doom and gloom, and it's not permanent. There are actually opportunities. So I'd strongly advise you to take those opportunities, whether it's investing just a little bit in the stock market. It doesn't have to be hundreds. It might even be a $5 or a $10 just to get started. But my personal approach is to look for opportunities during a time like this. I love it. It excites me. I'm not scared, and neither should you be. And I think that's one thing that we're all going to learn over the course of these videos, is to hold your nerve and really not be affected by short-term movements in the market. So that's what I wanted to share with you guys. I hope you found it useful, and another video coming up on Monday. So see you there. Bye.